Welcome to the Sneaker Podcast, a show where a bunch of guys sit around a table to talk life, lifestyle, music, and all things sneakers. So sit back, turn it up, and let's go.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Sneaker Podcast, Season 4, Episode 5, and I'm Mike D, alongside my brother from another mother, Christopher Chu. What up, Chris?
Yo, it kind of feels like episode 6.
It kind of does feel like episode 6.
Deja vu.
We also got Sean Collard in the house. What up, Sean?
Hey now?
Just because. Just because.
All right.
Just because.
I feel like I'm dreaming something right now.
So,
Yeah.
guys, I really am super sorry about this, but we've actually been talking for the past 15 to 20 minutes, and
Good stuff, too.
we weren't recording audio, so you'll never hear that. But before we get into the podcast, let's get into what we wore on feet today. Chris, what'd you wear?
You know, Jordan 6.
Oh,
Oreo.
Oreo. There it is.
Jordan
Sorry.
6 Oreo.
We're going to try to do this as naturally as we can,
Yeah.
even though we've already done
Yeah.
it.
We've already talked about this, so it's kind of like, you know, we just
Yeah.
got to do it again, let you guys know what we wore on feet
Exactly.
today,
Okay, so here we
and
go.
then we'll get into, you know, the good stuff.
Jordan 6 Oreo is what I wore today, guys.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Great shoe.
I have a story about these Jordan 6 Oreo.
Do tell.
Long story short, it's the only Jordan 6
got
I've
it
ever
back. Okay,
worn.
here we go.
There you go.
Only Jordan
No, no, go,
6
go, go,
Chris
go.
has
That's cool.
ever
No,
worn.
please do.
Only Jordan 6 I've ever worn. I did own the infrared pack
Okay.
Yes.
that came out in 2010.
Yes.
Ooh, infrared.
But I ended up trading that to a friend, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And because of that, I did have some regrets getting rid of the infrared
Yes.
pack. And on and off, I've been looking for a black and red Jordan 6, but never too aggressively
Right.
Gotcha.
did I hunt for them. So when this last
New-
weekend's
yeah.
release came about, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. And I think we're going to put that up to debate later.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
We'll see what's up.
Because we were just in the middle of a heated
I'm
one.
still unsure. Yeah, still unsure on whether I
Yes.
should get them.
Sean, what'd you wear on feet today?
Well, at work I wore my black and red. You don't remember? I wore my black.
We're doing
and
it for
red.
the people, Sean. We're doing it for the people.
Oh, that's right. There's people. It's not just us.
No.
Yeah. So black and red Air Jordan 1 from the DMP pack.
Very
from
cool.
2009. They're beat, but I love them. And for the pod, I busted out my Air Jordan 2 white red from the 2008 Countdown pack. So a couple of pack sneakers today.
And it is a Tuesday, so it's a
It's a
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Very
cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it goes with my new sweater. Remember I said
We
that
like your
before, too?
sweater.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Chris.
I think Chris liked it also.
It was a thumbs up.
Yes, thank you.
In digital terms.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Today I wore on feet a Adidas Yeezy 350 V2 in the zebra colorway. Shout out to Chloe. Chloe's not here today, but we're thinking about
He's
you,
represented
Chloe, so
well. On this
representing
table.
you
Yes,
with
yes. With a
the
2
Yeezy.
and a Yeezy, he's represented
Oh,
well.
yeah, it's true.
Loves the 2s as well.
Yeah, exactly.
He fucking loves shoes.
He fucking loves shoes. Hashtag I fucking love shoes.
That's right, Chloe.
Go check it out. It's on Instagram. We got to get it trending. We'll try. But guys, look, we are back. We have video. You can actually see us. We're back on YouTube. Sorry about the last couple weeks. We just didn't have a camera to shoot this shit.
Or
So,
did we do it on purpose
Right.
to just,
Yeah. Yeah,
gauge
that's what it
whether
was.
you guys
So,
wanted
yes.
it back? And
So despite all the people who wrote in and said we do not want to see you guys anymore,
yeah.
here we
Yeah.
are.
Thank God their faces are gone. That's the last thing they wanted to look at
Who
was
needs to
us.
see us?
But we got your comments saying that you wanted the videos back and you liked the videos. So guess what? We are back with the videos. But shout out to all our original listeners who have been downloading and listening on Podbean, Google Play Music, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, iHeartRadio.
Regular ham radio.
What?
Ham radio.
Ham Radio.
Radio.
CD.
Shout out to Ham Radio.
Yeah.
super cured.
Guys, but let's get into pickups because this past week has been kind of crazy, being that All-Star Week was here.
It was a
or
big
All-Star Weekend.
release weekend.
Was it?
It was a big release.
I
weekend.
heard things, but I wasn't sure.
So,
So
Sean,
yes, I'm going to persuade both of you now again
So we,
for the
Mike,
first time for the listeners.
Mike and myself, we are unsure about purchasing the infrared 6.
Yeah.
On the day of the release and up to today, I think I'm still on the fence.
I'm pretty unsure, but I
don't need to go through this whole spiel again.
The thing is,
Yeah.
I have the pair available to me if I want it. I just gotta, flick the
They're
switch.
still available on Nike Canada.
They're
here. Yes,
available
Canada, yes.
in several stores
Yes,
locally
stores
as
too,
well.
yeah.
And thank goodness, because this shoe looks amazing.
Yeah.
It looks amazing, and the fact that you can go in and get it while it's still available is fantastic.
Bonus, yes.
Super bonus.
So
Hit
to
it, Sean.
further entice you guys, kablam!
Oh, whoa!
Yeah.
A 2019.
So this was one of my pickups, yes, from this past weekend.
Nice.
And so I
Damn,
told the
they're
story,
nice.
but I'll tell it again.
Thank goodness.
Brian, so I was in Charlotte, North Carolina over the weekend for All-Star Weekend. Didn't go to any games, but went to some cool stuff, which I'll talk about later.
Cool.
And so we woke up and we had an idea that we might be getting to go maybe purchase some stuff at some events, but we wanted to make sure that we got a pair. So we went to the mall that was like right across the highway from our hotel where we were staying. And we walked in, and every store had reserves, the reserve system. But we went to one store, and they said, well, after 11 o'clock, it's first come, first serve. So we thought that was cool. We'd wait around. We were there at 10, so we thought waiting an hour is nothing. And then we walked down to Jimmy Jazz, and Brian said to the manager, do you happen to have any size 11s left? And we're both size 11, and the guy said, yeah, we got one left. And so Brian, being the gracious guy that he is, had already actually received a pair. He actually won a pair, not received it yet. He won a pair on an Instagram raffle.
Oh, lucky.
For free.
That's amazing.
So as gracious, gracious guy that he is, he said, you take the 11, you take this pair, and I have a pair coming already. So I got my pair. We went back at 11 o'clock to the other store, Hibbett Sports, and bam, he got his size too.
That's
his pair too. So
amazing.
we both got a pair there.
Dope.
Yeah.
And did you know going in that you were going to go for two?
I knew I wanted to. I didn't know if I was going to buy two down there. Only because I didn't know what else I would see. So I was trying to save room in my extra suitcase that I brought.
Yeah.
But I did end up buying two.
At
yes.
11, when you guys went back to the Hibbett Sports,
Yeah.
to see if there were any pairs left over, was there a lot of people?
No, that's why we were there from 10 to 11.
Wow.
And nobody was coming in to pick up their pairs, which was crazy. So I don't know if it was just easy cop online in the morning, and so no one needed to get their pair.
Yeah. I get that.
Waiting outside, no one came in. I think maybe one or two people came in through that hour, and that was it.
That's surprising.
Yeah, nobody.
Nice.
And there were actually when we first got there, we were there just before the store opened up, and there were people 5 people waiting there. To get their pairs, I guess, and then
gotcha.
after that there was nobody.
Huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Yeah. But I'm really happy with the way these came out.
Very cool.
Seeing that you now have them in hand, you've been able to look them over and stuff. Is there a possibility of a triple up?
No,
No.
I think 2's enough.
Got you.
Yeah, I did triple up on something else though.
Whoa! Wait for it, guys.
Damn.
Yeah.
You got to work on your timing.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking. Come on.
Sean,
And pressing the record button.
Easy.
in terms of your expectations for the shoe and then getting them in hand,
Yeah.
on point or better or not as you expected?
Better than I expected,
Yeah.
for sure. They're not. No retro is identical to the OGs, but this is very nice. I never owned the 2000 retro, so I can't compare myself. But from what I'm hearing from people who do own them, they're very close to the 2000 retro, which is quite a step up from the previous retros we have, or the retros after the 2000 retros.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I'm very happy. Yeah, very very happy.
They turned out fantastic.
Yeah, and just seeing that Nike Air on the heel just does it for me every time.
so
it
nice,
does,
right?
I
makes
have
it-
them lined up. Well, the 6s, your 6s next to your 2s.
Yeah.
They both have the Nike
Yeah.
emblem on it, and then I see my Jumpman on the back of my Oreo 6s, and I'm like,
Not as pretty.
yeah, something's
Yeah.
missing.
Yeah. I find specifically on the 6s, they put Jumpman Air, right? So I think if they had just put the Jumpman and not this little thrown the air in there, I think I would like that better.
Interesting.
I
Never thought
I think
about
it's
that.
cleaner without that. The air.
How
I
does
get
this
that.
logo compare to the original? Is it bigger, smaller?
It's much skinnier.
Much skinnier?
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
you.
And the material, I've talked about this at length, ad nauseum, as one might say, on my Instagram page. But the material around the heel is completely different
Really?
from what they use on the originals. It's in the originals. It's all the same material. It's Durabuck, which is a synthetic nubuck, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
But on the heel, it's a very very smooth version of Durabuck.
Okay.
And so it's like it almost feels like leather.
Yeah.
It's like a smooth leather. But these ones, there's definitely a contrast from the heel to the rest of the upper.
Yeah.
But not nearly as much of a contrast than from the originals as on the originals.
It's a gorgeous shoe.
It is.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
I can't even tell. the
On
difference.
foot, they're friggin' amazing.
Fire.
Yeah, yeah.
Straight fire.
So the thing about the Jordan 6 for me, it is a beautiful silhouette.
Yeah.
Like when I picture a sneaker, this is what I see in my
Yeah.
head. Like just
Yeah, I
the
know
curves
yeah.
and everything, the high neck, but not too, so the proportions are great and everything. Which then begs the question, why have I only worn one pair,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's an odd thing.
I think it's because I got big calves.
Oh.
You know
and
what I'm
your
saying?
big calves. I was worried about your big calves. Don't worry about your big calves. Everybody loves you for who you are.
Yeah. You're beautiful. You were born this
love
way.
me. But yeah, so very cool getting to see them in person, Sean. So that's pretty cool. I think.
You're passing. I think I'm passing.
I'm gonna
Well, I don't
ruined it
know
for
if
me.
the needle's been moved. A bit.
Okay.
I think a little bit.
I think if you had them on your feet, you would see. Honestly, I had my black jeans on when I wore
Yeah.
them, and
That's how you rock them. Jeans, black jeans. Okay.
well, that's what I was wearing when I got them.
Michael
So,
Jordan jeans.
Michael Jordan, big old dad jeans.
Big old dad
yeah,
jeans.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit. Yeah, I'm still. I hate when I'm unsure.
What do you need to be sure? Like what's going to tip the scale for you?
I don't know. Part of me, it's like, okay, you guys ever do this where you see a shoe and you don't worry at all about whether you get them or not because for some reason you see yourself in the future owning them.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know that in the future you're owning this shoe. Like
Yeah.
there's no doubt.
Yeah.
And because of that, I don't feel any worry. I don't feel the urgency to cop right away.
Right. I hear you.
Yeah.
Well, this is my first. I've said this before. This is my first pair of black infrared sixes since 1991. Since my
How
pair in
sure
1991.
were you of being able to pick them up in Charlotte?
I wasn't sure.
Were your nerves going a little
I figured I
bit?
had a good chance, but
Yeah.
I walking to the mall, we thought, well, there's no way because there's reservations in the system and all that stuff. But I thought maybe I'd have a chance down at the events that we went to.
Yeah.
But I still even wasn't sure that there was even stuff that we were going to get into that was going to have stuff for sale. So it really was. We were kind of nervous, but it all worked out in the end.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Do you have other pickups you want to talk about now or later?
I'll save it for later.
Later?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
You got
It's
something?
later.
Did you pick up anything?
I got something.
Okay, you can break it out.
Okay, shit. Mike's kind of prepping for something big.
No,
I see that.
No, you smell that, eh?
Yo, I am
yeah.
really, really not.
So,
Yeah.
I was able to snag this.
Oh, is this what I think? it
Over
is?
the
Please,
weekend?
Yes.
Sorry, the logo was upside down. Also, in this box, dun, 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 Sean, it's your magazine. I put it in. I put it in there so I wouldn't forget it.
Beautiful.
Finally.
All right.
If you listen to last week's podcast,
Beautiful.
you know that Chris forgot Sean's magazine at
It's
home.
got some extra toxicity added to it because of my sneakers.
I love it.
How's that? Yeah, smells like new.
It smells like a
sneakers.
sneaker. Yes,
Does
it
it?
does. Yeah.
Nice.
So, guys,
I'm going to read this
That's
while
really
you guys
nice.
are talking.
Sure.
Yeah.
no one's listening anyways. We all know this is a Jordan 1.
Yes, Jordan 1 box.
Jordan 1 box. You guys just don't know whether it's the women's UNC patent leather pair
Yeah.
or the turbo green Jordan 1, correct?
Okay,
I
sure.
think I have an idea.
I'll tell you now, it's the turbo green. I did get to see the UNC patent leather
Yeah,
in person, though.
me too. It was nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very nice.
Yeah.
My issue with patent leather sneakers, as I discovered with
Gold toes.
Gold Toes, is that
Your big calf.
no,
Oh God,
no.
the crease factor.
I wasn't self-conscious about it until you just yeah, the creasing. Patent leather,
Yeah.
Jordan 1s, once
Yeah.
they crease, it's in there.
It's
Yeah.
There's no
Stays
ironing that out.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, well that, but disregarding that, the UNC patent leather shoe, very nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
Very nice.
Even
yeah.
though it's
Yeah.
a UNC colorway.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Go Duke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And are you
go
guys
do it.
surprised of the value of that shoe? Like the resale value of that
Yeah.
shoe?
Which
I'm
one?
surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the
UNC patent
the
leather.
patent leather. Yeah, it's
It's
crazy.
going for 400.
That's pretty crazy.
No,
For,
sorry.
yeah.
In different sizes.
Yeah.
It goes from 4, and then I saw. I know it's like incredible sizing, but
Mhm.
like up to a 12 women's or 13 women's, which
Yeah.
I don't even know if that exists.
Yeah.
So the people that don't know, this was a women's exclusive.
only, yeah. Up
So
with extended sizing.
exactly.
Yeah.
So if you had a decent sized foot, you could sneak in
Those
there.
size 12s, I think they go for like 800.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's when I realized that there's some people that are delusional and actually like UNC.
Oh wow. Wow.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
so,
pretty excited.
I just came from North Carolina, so the UNC is just washed over me all weekend.
I'm really excited about this.
Turbo Green.
Yes.
You guys were yes, no on
I'm
these.
yes,
this
hard
you
yes.
were hard yes.
I am a hard yes.
I was a no, and then I was down there and kept seeing them in person in
Ooh,
Charlotte, and
okay.
I was like, "Ooh, maybe I do need these."
Yeah.
I didn't.
So
I didn't get
hey,
them though.
Mike, I'm gonna let you unbox it on video. Just
Thanks,
open it up
man.
and give me your straight reaction, because then I'll show you how I reacted.
Oh, these look nice. I'm gonna take both pairs here. Here, can I pass that down?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
me.
Sean's seen it, but
Here.
yeah. So I relaced them. I laced them up.
Yeah, but
Which-
you do that. Did
these
they come
smell good.
unlaced?
No, they were unlaced. But once I laced them, because this is what do we call this material? Suede.
It feels like suede
I
to
would
me.
call
but
it
people are
distressed
calling
suede.
it denim, but
Inversed
it's definitely
leather
not denim.
almost.
It's not denim.
No.
It's like a distressed suede
Yeah.
or used suede.
Yeah.
Whenever I puncture through the eyelets with the laces, a little piece of
Oh,
suede
yeah.
would pop out, and I was like, "This is nice."
Yeah,
it's like
that's cool.
quality.
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I regret.
So,
I regret.
Dude.
I have regrets.
Let me show you how I opened the box. So I was amongst
I'm gonna give
friends,
you. I'm gonna give you
right,
just the box.
and this is how I open. Like I'm with my friends. I'm the sneaker guy. I know what's up, and this is how I opened the box. I was like, I opened. And then I went back to acting cool. For those just listening, just go check it out on
yeah,
YouTube.
go check it out.
That's worth
It
the
wa-
watch.
yeah, I was like, my first
Yeah.
reaction to them was the piece of suede that I saw was
Yeah.
not matte.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Not matted. Like the color
Yeah.
would discolor and then get darker.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And that made me go, whoa. Right?
Yes.
And from then, I was like, I'm so glad I got them.
Yeah.
So glad.
Yeah. And I so regret not getting them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I really like them.
I tried on
So-
Friday morning
Yeah.
to get a pair, and I did not get a pair.
Resale value is not that crazy. It's actually retail-ish. So,
Ish.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, so they're doable.
Yeah, very doable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
I think these would look fantastic with
With
denim
a
jeans.
UNC jersey.
No, denim jeans, white socks, white T-shirt, and a denim jacket.
So
Fuck
Canadian
yes.
tuxedo.
Holy Canadian tuxedo,
this.
man.
Dude. Oh my
no,
god!
I
it's
just see
so nice.
a nice white sock with some black. pants.
Definitely white
Bam.
sock.
I like
Definitely,
I like how the
definitely.
collar's off white, like a beige,
Yeah,
and the
I think
the
they call
leather
that
part is
sail.
and the
call
panel,
it
the side panel is
sail.
like a clean white.
Yes,
Dude,
yes.
Because when I took a
that
picture of them,
Leather is crazy.
it was just catching all of the light.
yeah,
The side panel,
yeah.
all the light was flowing into
that tumbled
Yeah.
leather is so crazy.
So very happy with this pickup. And yes, one of our listeners pointed out to us, because I think we mentioned this shoe in the past episode, and we mentioned how the tongue only had like a swoosh on it. No, there is
Oh, yeah.
actually Nike Air on it.
Wow, it's just in the pictures, you can
yellow.
see it.
Exactly.
Wow.
And one of our listeners, I forget, I'll pull up your name.
Yo, shout out to
Just
that
to give the
listener
respect
with the eyes.
Yeah, pointed it out to us, so thank you for that. Yeah, we don't mind getting
Corrected.
specifications on what we're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't know what we're saying most of the time.
Most of the time, you just believing some boosh bags.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, this
I'm
is
still,
a fire
I still
shoe.
wish they didn't have that SP19 or Jordan 1 High OG on the written.
Part
on
of
the
me
I don't mind
believes
it.
you might be able to scratch it off.
Let's give it a try.
Or you know what you do is hit up our boys at 514 Restorations.
Oh, shout
and he'll paint it black.
out. That's right. Exactly.
Shout out 514 Restorations. Wow, I'm sorry guys, I'm just kind of speechless. This is a really
Mike
nice
is
shoe.
without speech.
I like it. It's good. Like for a lot of people have commented on my IG about them, saying that they regret passing. A
Yeah.
lot of people regret passing.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I got them, and once I got them, I was just like, I should just get them and then figure it out later. But once I opened the top of the box and I saw them, I was like, I am so happy. And
You ain't going nowhere.
They,
made a wise decision.
they have to somehow allow people to see it in person.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this would have sold out like
Yeah,
so
yeah.
hard. Anyways, but I think it did sell out in most
Speaking of
places.
so hard, Mike, calm down, man. It's
Yo.
just
Yeah.
a sneaker. It's
No,
just
but
a
I've-
sneaker.
I knew it was going to look like this.
Mike
Like
fucking
in-
loves shoes as well, I think.
I do. Sorry. Wow.
Yeah.
No, I'm just super happy with this. Holy crap. They did a great job.
I'm trying to find your name, the audience member that pointed it out to us. I'm in the inbox, but I can't find
We're
it.
trying. We're
Yeah.
trying here. You know, we just got video back.
Shout out to you. You know who you are.
Oh, my
Well, seeing as we've
goodness.
restarted this episode, just make it quick because we're.
I'm going. Man.
Not that far behind, are we?
Right. So,
Not bad.
Mike, did you pick something up? You
Bought a new fishing reel?
say what? Oh, fishing rod.
Unfortunately,
No, I did
this
not
is
buy any
the,
sneakers. I'm taking many people's advice and saving my money.
Uh-huh.
those Prestos?
Yeah, buddy.
Off-white Prestos?
Although I'm very tempted to get the Yeezy 700 Salt releasing this weekend. So yeah, that's a possibility.
Gotcha.
I have to see. I have to see someone post a real picture of it though. I need to see it in person because I don't want to be fooled like the other 500 Salt. You know.
Yeah, but it's a 700, so
I know.
I mean, all other 700s do not look at all like that. Well, actually, yeah.
What
they
do
don't
you
look like
mean?
it.
And it's like a V1 700
I mean, the
too.
colorways of the 700s don't look like the Salt,
Yeah.
so you're safe, like regardless.
Yeah, it's $460. You know, it's a lot. But very possible that I am going to pick up this pair since I do have the other two Easy 700 V1s.
I found the Rushy Grant 19. Thanks for pointing it out to us.
Shout out to
There
you.
you go, my man.
Shout out
Oh,
to
yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go.
All right.
Yeah, so no pickups.
No pickups for me. I think we should-
I just want to hear about your trip,
Yeah.
Sean.
That was all right.
All right. So Sean went to All-Star Weekend. Give us the journey, okay? Like you're about to get on the airplane. Any crazy shit go down before you got on the airplane?
No.
All right, you're on the airplane.
Okay.
I stopped in New York on the way down.
Oh.
Nothing crazy happened there.
Nothing
That was just a
crazy
layover.
happens in New York.
Uh,
Okay, you get off the plane.
Yeah, so that was pretty relatively normal. Brian and I from the OG support group met up in Charlotte. We had planned this from I think back in September, October, so we said let's just do it. It's Michael Jordan's home state. He's the owner of the Charlotte Hornets. We knew something special was going to have to happen down there, so we said, if we're going to do it, let's do it. And we had thought about going to LA last year, and then but the tickets to get to LA especially from Montreal, where we live,
Crazy.
where I live, is we're nuts. It's like $1,000 a ticket. So Charlotte was much more doable. Trust me, it was like the flight was very cheap. We split the hotel, so that was kind of odd. Because we had only met in person once before last summer. I was like, how is this gonna go down? And it ended up being fantastic. We got along really well. We knew we would, but you never know when you're sleeping in a room with someone if it's idiosyncratic behavior starts to come out. And
You wake up and they're just looking at you.
That all went well. That all went very well. We got along. We had a lot of laughs. We met in the airport, the luggage, and. It was good. We were laughing from the time we got together and till we left.
Nice.
But okay, the next morning was the release of the Black Infrareds, and now I should preface this by saying also that I do know someone from Jordan Brand, and I don't want to be a dick and not mention his name, but I don't know that he would want his name mentioned out there.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah. He had hit me up for LA last year and wanted me to come down there, and obviously we couldn't. So this year we said we're doing it, and he said, love to get you into some events. Not committing, just in
Nice.
case.
Very nice.
Yeah, it was. So we weren't 100% sure anything was going to go on. But knowing this guy, he was like, he's a stand-up guy, and he would get us into something. And so Saturday morning, still didn't know, we weren't aware of our plans, but he had hit me up on Friday night saying he'd text us in the morning and will give us a rundown of what we can maybe do.
Nice.
Cool.
So we jumped in. So in the morning we went to the mall, got our 6s, and then got a text saying he may have to jump on a flight to Pittsburgh.
Oh man.
Yeah, because the brand has got something going on in Pittsburgh that he said it wasn't likely, but that was the night before he told me this. But so we weren't 100% sure if he was even going to be in town anymore.
Damn.
So that was freaking us out.
But
He said,
what? Sorry.
Yeah.
What is bigger than All-Star Weekend?
There's
in
his
Pittsburgh?
role with Jordan Brand. There's a whole partnership that they might be doing something with in Pittsburgh, and
Gotcha.
so yeah,
All right.
I'll leave it at that. And so, long story short, he did not have to go to Pittsburgh. Thank God.
Cool.
He said it was slim anyway. So he said, hit me up when you get down there. I'd like to give you a private tour of the Mint Museum. We had no idea what the Mint Museum is. So if anybody's looking at wants to look it up, the Jordan Brand rented out basically an entire art museum, but like multi-level art museum.
Damn.
So he wanted to give us a tour through there. So we get down there, and he's like, text me when you're there. And so we get there, and there's obviously a massive lineup to get into this place. That's mine.
Sorry,
Chris.
my man. Sorry.
It's all good. Actually, that sounded better.
Ooh.
Okay. So yes, there's a massive lineup. So we get in line, and then he's like, I'm like 30, 40, maybe 45 minutes away. I'm stuck on the other side of town. So maybe you just hang out, and I'll text you as soon as I can. So we're like, oh shit. So at this museum, we found out there's also a place to purchase, like a retail shop, where you can purchase sneakers. So we asked where that was, and it was like around the other side of the building. So we go get in that line, and we're in that line for maybe 10, 15 minutes.
Damn.
Like we're like halfway to where the door is, another big lineup. Maybe it was actually more half an hour that we were there. So then we're in the middle of the line. We've waited there, and then I get a text from him saying, I'm 10 minutes away. I said, well, he says, where are you? I said, well, we're actually in the line at the retail store. He's like, can you jump out? Because I'm getting you into this other thing. I was like, absolutely. So we like, excuse me, all the way back out because it's all gated off. So we have to back all the way out the other end of the line.
You're those guys.
Yeah. Yeah. So that felt awkward, but it was worth it in the end because we met with him, and he says, just give me a second. I'm just going to go get your VIP passes. And I'm like,
Nice.
holy shit.
Excuse me?
Yeah. And
Baking powder?
yeah. So Mr. Nobody is a VIP for a couple hours.
Damn.
So he came back out, and he actually had some these VIP passes that got us. So it's the weirdest feeling because there was a massive line to get into this museum thing.
Yeah.
And we just walked by everybody with our little passes.
Feels nice, doesn't it?
It was
feeling.
really cool. It was really, really cool. So yeah, sorry.
You had your Wayne's World.
Your
Wayne's
I'm
World
sorry,
moment?
guys. Are you waiting? Sorry. It was so yeah. It was very, very bizarre, but very, very cool at the same time.
That's dope.
So we went in, and he really did give us like a super like guided tour, and he's responsible basically for putting this massive thing
Nice.
together. So it was like we walk in, and the first floor was like almost like a half gym with a net set up. And every hour there was like a new event going on the
Cool.
gym floor. So
Cool.
there was like a dunk contest. There was a high school basketball players were like sort of doing drills and stuff.
Cool.
There was a DJ at one point with a rapper. So that was very cool on the first floor. So they took over like I think 3 floors. I'm blanking on what the second floor was, but when we get to the top, there was a whole area where they had a sort of vintage sneakers and player edition sneakers. But they actually had one of these, well, first of all, I should say, we get in there, and the first person we see into this third level of the Jordan Brand experience was, you guessed it, Scoop Jackson.
Nice.
Scoop Jackson,
That's pretty
who is a
dope.
very famous sneaker person, writer, exactly. And so this person actually introduces us to Scoop, and starts really selling Scoop on the value of the OG support group, and I'm like, what is happening right
Amazing.
now? And how we're we're really a big part of the community, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? And so Scoop Jackson's like, hey, anything you guys need, hit me up, and I'll be there. And I'm like, what the hell? So we'll try to get him on the pod. Something like that.
Friend of the pod.
I don't know. He could have been blowing smoke in my ass. I have no idea. But then Scoop went into, like, he was sort of contracted out by Nike, because it was this whole event was this part of the event was put on by Nike and Brand Jordan. So it was he was contracted by them to actually do kind of a tour himself of this area where they had the vintage. They had the original sixes. They had a bunch of PEs. They had one of these, and he was explaining why each of these sneakers was chosen, and it was very, very cool. And he was like, you could feel the passion from Scoop. It was really refreshing, really cool. Because he could be just a guy saying, this is this and this is this, but he really loved what he was doing.
Totally, yeah.
So there was that. So that was really cool. We went to another area, and there was a place where you could actually create your own jerseys, which is kind of neat. And we saw Mike Conley there.
Nice.
He was there.
From Entourage?
Exactly. No, not a basketball player.
Okay.
Then
Kevin Conley. I just realized that.
That's right.
I just realized that.
That's right. Kevin Conley. That's true.
So yeah, Mike Conley.
Yeah. So then the Jordan guy took us down to. He said, "Now we're gonna go. I want to get you guys the opportunity to buy some stuff." I'm like, "Yes." So he takes us all the way down to on this elevator that we were not like regular folk aren't supposed to go on.
Nice. Service elevator.
And we get into this. He goes, "We're gonna go through this little back area here, and don't take any pictures. You're not supposed to see any of this." So we go by in the back, this back store of something like a back store sort of. And it's just like rows and rows of like Jordan 1 boxes, Concord boxes, Jordan 6 boxes. It's like, so what we ended up going
your basement.
Into, we go,
it's like
exactly.
your basement.
We go into this tiny room where there's like nobody in there, and just like a wall of sneakers that you can buy. And this was like not open to the public, so it was like,
oh my god.
We just Brian and I were just standing there. He's like, "What do you guys want? What do you want on this wall?" I'm like, "What are you?
I'm
you
fucking
serious?
excited for you right now.
I take one. I take
doesn't
both.
happen. This is not supposed to happen. I'm not supposed to be wearing a VIP badge in a secret room where there's sneakers on a wall."
And
So
he brought you through the bowels of like.
he brought me through the back of the area where there's like employees and there's like just stacks of shoes. I guess where they get the boxes.
Back store.
Did you feel like in Goodfellas?
Yeah,
When they're going through the kitchen and shit?
I was going through the kitchen. Yes, I was. And so on this wall they had the Concords again. They had the Bio Beige 3s. They had the best hand in the game pack. They're the ones.
Yes.
They had the blue and the green.
Okay.
They had the homage the home ones.
Wow. Yes.
They had I'm gonna blank on something. They had the Fresh Prince 5s.
Yeah.
Fuck. There's
Did
a
they have
couple
bread
more.
toes?
No bread toast. No, and you made me say bread toast. You son of a bitch. You. No, that's. I think that may have been
That's
it.
a
But
win in my
apparently,
book.
I just missed the day before they had the Justin Timberlake white cement 3s.
Oh, damn.
I missed those tinkers, but by a day. But so. Brian hadn't gotten. He had wanted the Fresh Prince 5s, but didn't Fresh Prince 5s, but hadn't gotten them. So he got a chance to get those.
Okay.
And I got the Concords. That's where I tripled up on the Concords. Yeah.
I thought you bought 3 in one shot.
No.
That would've been amazing.
I tripled up on a pair I had. Yeah. So and then we got pulled to the like the retail section for the lowly regular people
With the peasants.
and it was gross in there.
I was using Purell. It was weird.
Yeah, and then I didn't even. It was weird because he's like, take a look, see what you want, and then we went to the retail section, and he's like, again, take a look, see what you want, and then we kind of leave there, and he's like, so what do you guys want? And Brian's like, I'll take a Fresh Prince 5, and I go, I'll take a Black Infrared 6 and a Concord, and this Jordan brand person goes and gets us our boxes like he's a stock boy.
That's amazing.
And I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? So it was like the whole thing
So
was
awesome.
nuts, man. That in and of itself was crazy.
You're done.
I could have been done. I
I'm
could have
gonna
gone on a
leave.
plane
Tap
after
out.
this and
Tapping
gone
out.
home. Even though like the retail section, there wasn't a ton of stuff that was like I got the another pair of the black infrareds, but there wasn't a ton of stuff. But just the experience of being
Did you
like
just
carted
buy-
around by a
Yeah,
Jordan
yeah.
brand person.
Did you like just grab pens? Because like, I'm never going to get a Jordan
Yeah,
brand pen.
Well, here's the thing. We leave there. We're thanking the person, and Brian and I was like, I still have my VIP thing around my neck. I'm gonna take it off and shove it in my pocket just as a souvenir. You know?
Yeah.
So, but Brian goes, "Hey, are we supposed to give these back in?" And
like,
so the
"You
guy goes,
son
"You
of
know
a-"
what?" I'm like, "Fuck! You're gonna get this taken away from us."
Sorry, I lost mine already.
And so the guy goes, "No, you just keep it." And he goes, "I want you guys to have a souvenir and keep it."
So dope.
Right? So, but then he says, I want to take you guys to this other. So in Charlotte, there was a store called Social Status.
Yeah.
And I guess they're I didn't get the whole story, but the owner of Social Status was big in the community and does a lot for the community. So Jordan Brand and Nike actually set up a shop inside this guy's store.
That's
Social
cool.
Status. And he had his own. They actually gave him his own Jordan 6.
Wow.
So if anybody's seen it online, it's a black and purple Jordan 6.
Oh, yes,
it's got
I did
like
see it.
hair.
Yeah.
It felt like horsehair. So again, he's like, meet me at Social Status in a bit. I got to go do a few other things. Meet me there in a while. So Brian and I run and take a bite.
And freak
I get a
out.
bite.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and then we head down, which is kind of across town to this place, Social Status. Again, a huge line. So I text him. I was like, "We're in line at Social Status." No more than like 2 minutes later, he comes walking down the sideway, goes to the front door, and kind of waves us in.
Nice. He does the
and I'm like,
wave.
"Sorry, guys," and we walk past everybody and go into the store. I'm like, "What is this?" So
Did they all go? Oh man!
I didn't hear any groans or anything, but I'm sure there were eye rolling.
Oh,
I'm
for
sure
sure.
going on. Those are the ones. Yeah, exactly. So,
those are cool.
Yeah, they look. The colorway's cool. I have to say though, but the material is very odd. It's like it's literally like a horsehair.
Okay.
It's like hair. Anyway, so we get into Social Status. Very very dope setup. This is where I saw these the Turbo Greens. I could have gotten them there, and I regret not getting them. They had several other sneakers. I'm blanking what they had. They had those black and purple 6s. A few other things.
Were you allowed to buy this?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. There's a whole. I don't.
How limited would those be?
Yeah, pretty limited. I again, my mind not being that reseller mode. I didn't even.
No,
think,
but just to have, like to keep.
nah. I
Limited
really,
Air Jordan?
really didn't like them. Like
Okay,
if
gotcha.
you had seen the material, it's hair. It's hair
Yeah.
on a sneaker. It really is. It's hard to tell in the
Yeah.
pictures.
I zoom
Oh,
in.
You
and
can't
I
even.
can see.
That doesn't even do it justice.
No?
I'm telling you, it's literally like hair.
That's
hanging
okay.
off
We're gonna put a
sneaker.
picture right.
Yeah. Boom.
Not
right
gonna
there.
happen.
Not gonna happen. So, but the other thing, we're walking around, checking out the store, and Brian goes, "That's Fat Joe over there, Fat Joe." So Fat Joe was the rapper. Fat Joe was in the store as well.
Damn.
It was nuts, man. It was nuts. So then from there,
there's
we
more.
took all that in, and then he said, "I want to walk you over to the DNA house, the house of DNA." And so I didn't know what that was. And it was a literal, so we literally walk with this guy all the way, like maybe a 5-10 minute walk a little a ways from this store. And I think if I get this right, it was the original house this guy started his business in. And they've turned it into the DNA of certain sneakers. So that they had a full room, like a bedroom, but it was all decked out in the DNA of the black and red infrared Jordan 6 in general. But it was they had a full family size run of the original Air Jordan black infrared 6. So like toddler or baby up to men's size. They had the original sketches, the prints of them obviously, but the original sketches of all the 6s. They had a whole wall full of 6s. You went into another room and it was the history of Air, visible Air. So they had like the Nike Air Revolution and all stuff like obviously from their archives. And so there was that, and then they had like artwork in there. It was such a cool experience to go in there. He walked us through there, gave us a history lesson, and told us how it all came together and how we did. It was just, and so that was pretty much where we left off, and so we were blown away by the whole thing. And then we leave him, thank him profusely, couldn't thank him enough.
Yeah.
And then Brian and I are like, we still have our VIP thing. Do you want to go back to the Mint Museum and see if it works to get back in? So that we could, because when we went through the first time, we were like, we couldn't take it all in because we were like, that Scoop Jackson's talking to us. He's telling us things, and then he's the Jordan guy's walking us through, and we're like, we're walking past people and all that. Where our minds were too blown to take anything in. So we went back. We pull out our little badge. The line is twice as long now. And
So it
I go
feels
up to the
twice as
security
good?
guard at the front of the line. I'm like, I flash my bag. Brian and I flashes our badges, and he just waves us in. Come on in. We
Yes!
Awesome.
And then we really went in, took pictures, and we really took it all in properly. So that was my Saturday.
This is so awesome.
It was nuts, man.
Wow.
That was nuts. The next day was more. We went downtown again. We met up with some sneaker guys. We met. Was that? No, that was Saturday. All Saturday we met up with Joshua Devaney, who is the MJ toy historian.
Mm-hmm.
We met up with Casey Swoosh Life, who works for Nike in the Nike, I think NBA, Nike NBA kids department or something like that, or football.
Very cool.
So we had a drink with them, and then later on, then on Sunday, we did not take any ironically did not take any NBA events. But we went more shopping on Sunday morning, and then we head downtown and we met up with Puneet, who is Soul Supreme 23.
Oh wow!
Who's a big Nike PE collector, and actually Tom, who owns In Style Shoes. We met them at House of Hoops.
Met a lot of people, man.
Yeah, man. So we actually hung with them for a bit, and exactly ISS. Exactly, yeah. And so we hung out with them at House of Hoops. There was a big event going at a pop-up House of Hoops they had downtown, right near the stadium. And they were actually going to drop you guys see the LeBron new colorway? The Throne, exactly. I was whispered to that they're going to drop that while we were at the store, but it was like 8 o'clock, and this was like, we got there at 7 o'clock, so neither of us wanted it, so we just talked to Soul Supreme 23 and Tom for a bit, and then we left a bit. Yeah, and but there was stuff to buy there, and people, and there they had actually a section where you could try out the Adapt BBs. So, but you had to have it. They gave you a pager, so you had to wait your turn to try out the Adapt BBs. So,
So that was a no-go?
I didn't do that. No, I didn't do that. We didn't. Neither of us wanted to do that.
How?
Been talking nonstop. Sorry.
That's okay.
How?
Now we get to grill you about the weekend. So buckle up.
After the tour and all that thing with Mystery Man from Jordan, how good did you and Brian feel just chilling afterwards, knowing that you already your weekend was already made?
It was set, man. And anything that happened after that would have been gravy. But it was just we could not. We just kept looking at each other and going, Did that just happen to us? Like, did we just get VIP passes to go into a Jordan Brand event?
That's amazing.
It doesn't happen to regular people.
No, that's amazing.
Cool.
But the guy from Jordan Brand couldn't be more gracious. He was just like, he really kept saying he wanted us to be, like, we deserve this. And I'm like, fuck no, we don't deserve. We're just, I'm a teacher from Montreal, and Brian's designs houses, like, is it from in Arizona? Like, this is not normal.
And he set time aside to like hang out with you guys on
the dude
in
literally
All-Star Weekend.
He didn't sleep for he was there. He had been there all week, and he didn't. I don't think he slept hardly the entire week. The guy on one of the busiest days of the week, on this All-Star Saturday, took time out of his day to cart these two nobodies around the city. And it really genuinely made us feel like we were somebody. He, not just because we were doing this stuff, he made us feel like we were like. He just, it was just the coolest thing ever.
Very cool.
Mission
very cool
accomplished.
So thank you, Mystery Man.
Cool.
Gotta ask you, what Mystery Man was wearing on feet on Saturday?
Okay, he was wearing the Freshman's 5s, but he had actually punched holes in them and put in some funky laces in them.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. And he told us that the way he did it was, he's very industrious. He took a drill bit and drilled it with a drill bit. Yeah, exactly. So that's what we were.
That's awesome.
You could do that too.
What did you end up going down with, sneaker wise?
Oh, right. Yes. I brought I brought 4 pairs, not including the pair I wore on the plane. So I brought my '94 Chicago ones.
Okay.
I brought my 2004 Chicago 2s that my brother customized to look like OG. And I brought my black Royal ones and my black cement threes. Yeah,
Dude, that's a good rotation.
Yeah,
that's solid.
And I brought my black Royal tracksuit, my black and red tracksuit.
What were you wearing when you were going through all the shit?
When I went through the Jordan thing, I was wearing my my wings, the similar to this, but with a hood on it, the 1987 hoodie. But the next on Sunday, I went. It was Michael Jordan's birthday on Sunday.
Yes.
And so
yes,
I
it
went
was.
full out, and I wore my full black and red Air Jordan 1 tracksuit with my
Nice.
Chicago ones and my Wings black and red Wings logo hat.
Yeah.
And the VIP
And-
pass around your neck.
And it was in my pocket. You're damn right.
Yeah.
You were ready to
I
go
said-
at a moment's notice.
That's right. I said to Brian, "What? Let's just wear it and
Oh,
see if it
for
gets us
sure.
into anything
You
else."
need to.
Dude,
You
It
must.
didn't work.
you tried though?
We tried to get back into the retail shop, and they were like, "Yeah, no, it's
It's already jammed.
I
It's
could
a
have gotten
mess
into
in
that
there.
secret place, but didn't have anything different than the secret place. So, yeah,
I could have got to the secret place, but yeah.
Mike,
but
what would you have grabbed from the secret place?
Okay, so what was in the secret place?
homage to home.
Okay.
Ones.
Yeah.
Shadow ones. That was another one I forgot. They had another pair of shadow ones.
Okay.
The
Concords.
Bio
the
beige.
Bio beige. The best hand in game
Fresh Parents.
ones,
The blue
Fresh
and
Prince,
the
yeah, the blue and the green,
Yeah.
Fresh
Fresh
Prince 5.
Freshman's fives, yeah,
I would probably go homage to home.
yeah. I thought about that, but then I was like, that
Yeah.
would. But again, it would have been just I'm getting it because the opportunity's there to get it. I didn't really want that shoe, so
I think I would have gotten those,
yeah.
or I would have gone classic and gotten the. No, actually, I might have grabbed the Fresh Prince because it's so special.
Yeah,
you know?
they're really
and
they're
just,
really
just
well
to
done, too.
represent a special event, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or the Bio Beige, or the Concord.
I
Shadows.
wish we had gone down a day earlier so I could have gotten those JTH white cement threes.
Oh, that would
Yeah.
have been
That
so
crazy.
good.
Yeah,
That would've
that
been so
would have
good.
made your trip.
That would have been
Because
put it
aside
over the
from
top.
that,
it was
it was
already
shit.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah. It was pretty boring. So,
Regular
Yeah.
weekend.
Dude,
just a regular old weekend in Charlotte.
so happy for you that you
Thank
guys
you.
had a great time and you were able to make like crazy life memories from that.
Yeah, man.
You'll
it was-
never
it was
forget
fun.
that.
You're
No, I
you're
won't. Hopefully
probably
not.
still riding the high right now.
Yeah, oh, I am. I'm reliving it in my mind.
Every
Yeah,
time
yeah.
every time he pulls out an infrared, he's just like, "Oh yeah, remember that time?"
Like the next meal you and Brian had, you were probably just smiling and not talking.
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
just smiling.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We were like in stunned silence, and we just every once in a while go, "Did that just happen? Did we just like get
I pictured-
VIP treatment through the Jordan experience at this freaking Mint Museum?"
Yeah.
I picture you guys at a restaurant or something eating soup and being like,
Yeah, we were eating pizza, I think,
Just
at one
like
point, and
laughing.
just like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, but and the other cool thing was that both Brian and I hadn't had a Jordan Black Infrared 6 since 1991. So we
damn.
both picked up our first pair
That's
in
cool.
28 years together. So that was really cool.
Yo,
yeah,
that's
a
pretty
little
dope.
cool.
Yo, that's
thing.
amazing,
Side
dude.
note, yeah.
So maybe we, since we're done talking about you, Sean.
You are? Fuck, I can talk forever.
No, do you have anything else to say about All Star Weekend?
No, that was.
Did
that's
you
pretty much it.
see the goat? Did you make
No,
visual
no.
contact with the
No,
goat?
no. Apparently, that's not a very easy thing to do.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
I think he does that on purpose.
Well, it was his birthday on Sunday. There's no way he's out and about just like.
No, there was a Casey, the guy I met up with on Saturday afternoon, Casey Swooshlife, shout out. He's a Nike employee, and he actually and it's not an easy part to get into, but the Jordan brand Nike slash Nike party on Saturday night, and Jordan was there, but there was like a VIP
In his
section
dad
apparently.
jeans?
But on his way, Michael Jordan's way out, Casey actually got to shake Michael Jordan's hand, and he's like, "I'm done.
Damn,
I'm done.
his hand just gets
stop now."
swallowed by him.
Right?
Man,
Yeah, he
jeez.
said it was a massive hand.
for sure.
Yeah,
Like
yes. But
ET hands.
no personal Jordan sightings. No.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Maybe next
Yeah.
time.
Sure, Chicago 2020.
There you go.
Yeah, 2020. Good
Chicago
job.
2020. Wow, that'll be actually really good.
Yo,
Yeah.
Wow.
All right,
Imagine the shoes that'll drop then. That's when it's
2020.
gonna happen.
Interesting.
That's when it's gonna happen.
Pod? Is it a pod trip? What's happening right now? I feel it happening.
No, but possibly. But this is where I see the Chicago one making its return.
That's what people are. That's
It's
the
gotta
buzz.
be.
That's the buzz.
It's
in the
gotta
streets.
be.
Yeah.
Well,
5 years later, we're calling
damn.
it right now.
I think
Okay,
that's a good-
2020.
2020.
All right. When's that? In like 2 years?
Go
Okay,
hang
cool.
out. We get to go
1
hang
year.
out with
Oh,
like the big
what?
chrome bean. Get to go to the bean.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
All right.
All right, guys. Let's move on. We're going to move on to your messages.
Yeah.
We've been kind of slacking lately on reading our listener messages, but I know we got some in the bank. A lot of people reaching out. Shout out to you guys if you want to reach out to us.
Yeah, sorry about-
Hit us up on Instagram.
not responding online to all of them right
we're
away,
such
but we're gonna
assholes.
do that.
We're working
Today.
on it. We're working on it. We're going to rectify that now.
Mainly because no other one of our stories can follow this shit.
No.
Come on, guys.
No.
All right. So first question. Should I? Okay.
Yeah, just go.
Hey boys, Happy New Year. So
Happy New Year.
This is how late we are. I hope everything is off to a great start. I have a question for y'all as we wind down for what appears to be at least a long break in the Nike Off-White line. I'm curious if any of you spent time trying to cop a pair of any of the extremely rare shoes, and if so, how did it go? He goes, I personally entered every draw on Sneakers app and took an L 100% every time. I'm in Chicago and have only seen a few pairs out in the wild, which makes me wonder how many pairs of each release are even made. I get the marketing behind the exclusivity of the shoe, but come on, man. Why does Nike want to make so few just to see them go for double the retail after release? I just don't get it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Stay warm, boys. Well, thank you for
we're
the
trying.
staying
We're
warm
trying.
because it is freaking cold.
Yeah.
But this is a message from Bird Cub 76. So thanks
Shout
for
out
the
to Bird
I think
Cub.
he's written to us before.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You guys, did anyone try? I've tried many times for the Off-White
Yeah.
shoes, for sure.
have not.
I definitely entered as many Instagram raffles as I possibly could, and any other raffles that I didn't have to go and wait in line for.
I was
For the Air Max 90.
never successful in like Sneakers app or any raffles. Yeah.
Yeah, I did try when the original 10-pack was dropping, and they were dropping them like a couple minutes after each other. It was like 20 minutes or half an hour after each other.
Yeah, that too.
I was
That
definitely sitting there. Oh, that was an exciting morning, okay? I was in a meeting at work, and I'm just like this on my phone.
looking at your crotch.
looking
okay.
at my, and everyone's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm trying to buy
Can't
a pair
talk.
of sneakers. Trying to buy a pair of sneakers. And then they just see me go,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, okay, I'll see you in half an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely tough releases to get. But I
Definitely.
do know someone that during that multi-release drop scored like 5-6 pairs.
Damn.
One dude. And
Wow.
he wasn't botting it or anything. It was like straight.
Good for him, man.
Yeah.
That's
Good
crazy.
internet connection or something.
Yeah, seriously.
Gotta have
But
that good internet.
yeah, it's I have thought of getting the last release, which is the Air Max 90, like the black pair.
It's very nice.
It's not up there in price resale wise, not too high.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Or I even thought of trading for pairs at a couple of shops here. But nothing ever panned out, and I think I am ready to close the book on it.
That was going to be my other question for Sean over here.
Yeah?
Is how do you think sneaker shops are in the U.S. compared to up here? Like, because you were dealing with some major retailers down in the States, right? Like Jimmy Jazz
Yeah.
and Hibbett Sports is also
That's
one.
a bigger one, yeah.
How, are they like more driven towards like the retro side of things, or more like sportswear? And do you see it? Do you compare it to like a Foot Locker? Do you compare it to like a
Boutique.
boutique? Yeah.
Jimmy Jazz is like
Jimmy Jazz is
They
a
got good
major
stuff.
retailer,
They got
and,
good
and
stuff.
yeah, and they have great. They actually put a lot of stuff on sale in Jimmy Jazz.
I've
they have
seen
great
that
sales
in
on
the
Jimmy
States.
Jazz,
They do
yeah.
a lot of sales
Yeah.
at Jimmy
We don't
Jazz.
get many sales up here, really.
No, especially on retros.
yeah.
They sell retros.
I mean, maybe it's because it was Charlotte, but I have to say that like everybody was wearing Jordans. Everywhere I went was wearing. yeah. I didn't
Well,
see too many Adidas.
No Yeezys.
offense.
I think
Adidas.
that's just where you come from. Man.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah,
Totally.
exactly,
Totally.
yeah. Everybody's stunting in their Jordans and Nikes.
And they would be in Charlotte, right?
Yeah,
So-
exactly, for sure. I guess, but yeah, I don't know if it's much. I guess I do like the fact that like a lot of the stores do reservations. They do the reserve system.
I
Yeah.
like that.
It gives you at least you don't have to work. You know, either you get it or you don't. But it's not like you're waking up trying to
Gotcha.
begging to get one online
Yeah.
type of thing.
That's the thing, though. They don't have any weather to contend
Well,
with.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So
yeah.
I wouldn't mind staying outside
Sure.
in line,
Sure.
but yeah, definitely. If I don't need to go, I don't need to go.
Yeah, and but yeah, in terms of what they push more, it does seem to be a lot more retros down there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Next
Sorry
question.
to break it up. Yeah.
yeah.
It's okay. Just don't do it again. Next question from Kieran Knightley.
Kieran Knightley. All right.
Yeah, Kieran
Kieran.
Knightley. Couple of questions, then you can take your pick or use them different weeks. Okay. Sorry for the morbid question, but
Oh, here we go.
what sneakers would you want to be buried in?
Oh boy.
Yo. And there's some
Jeez.
joke there to be
Kieran, know
made
something?
about being cremated wearing Air Max 1s. Is there a joke?
The Air Max ones.
I don't know about that joke.
I don't know what that. I don't know. Sorry, Kieran.
How about
It's over my head.
it? It is kind of morbid. Thanks
Yeah.
for the morbidity.
Yeah.
Kieran,
Yeah.
does he
Thanks
know
for the-
something that we don't?
Or here, how about the last pair of shoes you want on your feet, the last pair
Yeah.
you want to be known for? How about that?
Wow. I think everybody knows the answer to that question for me.
Jordan 2.
Jordan 2.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
OG.
Yeah.
Me-
Yeah. Yeah.
Me too. Then. No.
Yeah, there you go. OG2s for everybody.
Right now, bread one. Got to say, right now.
Right now, Wave Runner 700.
Jeez. All right.
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
Sorry to
Sorry,
disappoint.
Carmine 6.
No, I'm really loving the
Oh
Wave
wait,
Runner.
how did? Okay, here's more questions from Kieran.
Okay.
Sorry, I screenshot them so they're like
Kieran
not together.
Knightley.
He's listening. He's an Aussie listening from London.
Oh.
Ah.
So this is the message beforehand, I think, that I kind of messed up. He goes, love the podcast. A friend is planning to sell his 1 to 23 collection of Jordans. How would you go about it? He may end up keeping 1 or 2 pairs for sentimental value and 1 or 2 pairs to wear. They've been collected since, I think, about 1995.
Damn.
Wow,
So he's
wow.
probably got some good stuff in
Yep.
there.
Yeah.
So,
Facebook groups.
Facebook? No.
I'll leave this for
That
you
is
guys.
the last option I
But-
would take right now.
But he's in the UK. No?
Yeah.
So what are you going to sell in the UK?
They must have
Other
some.
UK people.
You can still do.
They're not going to send it to StockX?
Yeah, why not?
How much that would cost?
They pay for the shipping.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Even from UK?
Quick tutorial. Quick tutorial.
Yeah.
So,
Do it.
you want to sell a shoe on StockX? This is not paid.
Yeah,
by
yeah.
StockX, but hey, StockX hit us up.
Yeah.
So,
Let's work together.
Not paid yet.
you want to sell something on StockX? There are 2 columns. There's the bid column. So, what people are willing to pay for it, and then there's the ask column. What you're willing to take to sell your shoe, right? So you can put in your ask, right? And people can see your ask and then bid accordingly, hoping to get a lower price or whatnot. Or if they think that asking price is within their budget, they could just click buy now,
right.
and pay your asking price. If your asking price is the lowest out there.
Ah.
Yeah. If you're trying to sell and you look at the bidding price list and you see the top bid is something you would take to sell your shoe, you could just click sell now.
Wow.
And you get that money.
Yes.
Right. So when you sell now, right, right away, StockX tells you the breakdown. So your fee, the fee. So let's say just to round it up, you sell a shoe for $100. You sell now for $100. The fee starting, I think, is 9.5%. So you see that 9.5% has been taken off.
Okay.
Then I think there's a 3% for PayPal fee.
Right.
Right, for accepting cash of some sort. So they remove that 3%, and then they charge you a shipping fee, which is I think dependent on your location or
Yes,
I'm not
yeah.
sure. It's for me, I think it's in the around the $11 to $12 range that
That's
they
not bad.
remove. Okay,
Yeah.
and then once you click confirm sell, you get an email with shipping labels.
Wow.
So UPS shipping labels. So right off the bat, your shipping fee, your fees are all deducted already from the final price that you see what you're getting. You get the shipping label, you print it out, you package your box in another cardboard box. There's a few papers you need to put in the shoe box, and all the other papers go on the pouch outside, the UPS pouch outside, that you stick to your shipping box, and you drop it off at UPS. And that's it.
Wow.
Wow.
So your shipping fee, Mike,
Yeah.
we're in Canada, and it's in Detroit where you're
That's
shipping
true.
to.
But it's
and
still North
it's
America.
covered.
So I'm
It's
just.
covered.
I would love
May-
to know the
Maybe there's a
regulations for
different,
UK.
but I don't know. You could you could probably create a profile and just put UK as a
True.
place and see.
True.
But in any case, you'll know beforehand
What
how
it
much
is.
you're
actually going to get
Yeah,
back.
yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The fact that you know what you're going to get, what your payout's going to be, is really cool.
Yeah, so that's why it's been pretty it's been pretty good. I think it's a good option for someone that has like if they're DS.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, of course.
it has
They'll
to be
only
DS.
take
so
DS.
if this gentleman that's selling his collection has DS pairs,
Yeah.
he can check online to see how much he might be getting, like price range, ballpark, and make his decision from there. If not, then there's all the other options, right? Like Grail, Goat.
Yeah, Goat.
Yeah, Flight Club.
And Goat does like lightly used sneakers. Yeah.
So does Grail.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
So by the way, this podcast, not brought to you by StockX.
Any of these,
but StockX
fine
hit us up.
Institutions,
That's right. Not brought to you by StockX yet.
Yeah. Maybe Facebook groups are different.
Yeah.
In London,
Maybe
I find that the Facebook groups in Montreal have died.
big time.
Oh yeah.
Like no good.
Yeah.
There's nothing in there.
Yep. Nothing good in there.
No. It's
You go find
it
it
goes
yourself.
by what do you say? By release.
Yeah.
If it's one particular shoe for that release,
Yeah.
all the posts. There's not
That's all the
any
same.
of
Or
it.
you'll see stuff from like the past 8 months.
But I
being
think that's
posted.
just the evolution. Eventually, there'll be another platform that everyone's going to get on. So
Totally.
Whatever. Yeah. Good luck selling your 1 to 23 collection.
Yeah, that's crazy. 1 to 23.
Which pair would you keep? Well, Sean, let's say you can't keep the 2. How's that?
Black Cement 3.
Keep the 3.
3.
White cement 3.
Oh.
And Mike?
I would go 4.
4.
I don't have one.
Interesting.
Still don't have one. The other day I actually contemplating buying a laser 4, the black one.
Yeah. Very nice.
Because I saw it
nice.
on sale.
Very nice.
Saw it
Get
on sale and I was
yeah.
like, that might be a good.
You mean the most recent one?
Yeah, the black one with like the
Is it on
gum
sale
gum
already?
sole. Yeah, I saw it on sale.
Wow.
Oh,
was
with
like-
the gum sole.
It was like
Okay.
Yeah.
$199.
Did you see
Canadian?
the tattoo for?
No.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
That's the white, black,
White,
red.
white, black, red. Yeah.
Because I was thinking that maybe I could get that shoe, hand it over to the boys at 514 Restorations.
Yeah.
And maybe they could, spruce it up a little
Spruce it up.
bit.
They
It's
sure
kind of a
could.
blank canvas,
They sure
right?
could. Yeah.
It's kind of a blank canvas.
Sure.
If you could have some fun with it.
Yeah.
Make it
Do
a
it.
TSP4.
Oh. Like it. I like that idea.
Sean, we're coming.
All right.
We're going to make it happen.
Okay. Next question from another Kieran, but Kieran Hod, Hod.
Wow.
Here's a topic
A lot of Kierans.
for your new segment. Oh, maybe they're talking about the triggered stuff.
Oh, I think so.
Oh.
Let's read
I
it.
think so.
When someone you know buys fakes and they tell you about it, and you don't really care until they start flexing them to people around you
Yeah, it's a big
about
move.
how they're real.
That's a big move.
As an example, they buy a fake pair of off-white Chicago ones and claim it's their most rare pair in the collection since it goes for over 3,000 Canadian.
Out their ass. Out them.
Out there.
Out them.
Damn.
Those are fake as fuck.
Mike's triggered.
But it's true.
Yeah.
Well,
if this guy,
let's-
he clearly knows that you
Okay,
know
watch.
that they are fake.
Let's role play.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Sean, check out my Chicago ones. I paid a lot of money for these.
Am I the friend?
You're the friend.
Okay.
Or
Oh.
you. Yeah.
Yo,
They're fucking fake.
Oh, what?
They're fucking
What?
fake.
What?
Oh.
What?
They're fake as fuck.
Mike, what are you talking about?
Well,
What do you know about Off-White?
take one off your feet. Let me see it. Oh,
Why-
That's where the.
Did you pay for these? You didn't pay $3,000. I'm not going to do anything you're telling me to do.
Okay,
Sean, can you believe this guy?
Yo, give me a week. Let me hit up AliExpress. I'll have the exact same pair.
Okay. I'd like to see you do that, douchebag.
You know what? We're no longer friends.
Yeah. I think
Friends?
I sense there's actually some real feelings coming out of the air.
We're no longer friends.
Hey,
I would
did you-
touch you with
A
a
role
10-foot
play
pole.
turned into an ending of a friendship.
Also, did you play my drums?
I did. I put my nutsack on your drum kit. Why are you all sweaty? I was
Yes.
watching Cops.
Okay.
Because I know Cops doesn't start till 4.
All right.
What a great
Mike's
movie.
going to do
So,
the entire film, the dialogue from the film
Yo,
Step Brothers right now.
I'm,
and go.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Yeah, that's right. Dane Cook,
I
20
don't
minutes.
know,
Let's go.
I don't know if I would out them. I don't know if I would hang with them anymore.
Yeah.
That's how I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guy's a douchebag.
Douche.
Sounds pretty
I
douchey.
agree.
Big
Or,
bag of
you know.
douche.
By the way, don't tell him we said that.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Tell
You
your
can
friends.
tell, yeah, you can tell.
We got a little more before we wrap this up.
No, there's a lot more.
Oh shit.
Well, some of them are comments.
Okay.
Just started. Adrian Lowe just started listening to the pod. Good stuff, gents, all the way from Australia.
Yo.
So just shout out.
A lot of
Shout out
Aussies.
to Australia.
Yeah.
You know, we've had a lot of people reaching out from the UK these days.
Uh-huh,
Nice. International.
That's a little foreshadowing. Keep that in mind.
Foreshadow.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
We'll tell you. We'll tell you after.
No,
yeah, you
yes,
know what
yes.
we're talking
well,
about.
I heard some things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
A message from Unframed Photography. Could you guys talk about your favorite Vans collabs?
I thought he was going to ask if we think he should frame his photography.
Vans
No.
collab.
'Cause he's unframed photography.
Don't tell the man.
What was the question?
Can you guys talk about your favorite Vans collabs?
I sure can,
Okay, I'll go with.
but you guys go first.
I'll go with
if there's
Vans.
time, I'll jump in.
Vans, Fear God.
Yeah, very nice.
That's pretty up there.
For Montreal natives, the Vans Off the Hook collabs have been very cool. Vans Dime.
Oh yeah,
is
Vans
very
Dime
cool as
is
well
good.
because Dime is also a product.
Another shout
Dime
out to Montreal. Yeah.
And the Vans Jound.
The Jones.
Jound is also from Montreal.
Wow, a lot of connection to Montreal for
It's
Vans
very cool.
collabs,
It's very,
eh?
very, very cool. Very cool.
Has New Regime ever done a Vans collab yet? I could see it happening in the future.
They have a Puma collab. I know that.
we do.
Anything else?
Sean, Vans collab?
Vans collab.
Nothing.
No.
I do like the. Are you guys talking about the collabs, right? Not like the themed ones, like the
Oh,
Peanuts
maybe.
or the Star Wars ones,
Or like Mario, Nintendo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that counts as a collab.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, I'd say it technically is.
Oh, okay.
The Nintendo one was pretty cool.
Yeah. I do
The Toy
prefer
Story
those.
one.
Yeah.
Toy Story one was cool.
I do. I do like the classics though.
Yeah.
If you give me a collab versus just a old school, I don't know. Depends on the day. Yep. Thanks for the question.
Yeah, that's a great question. If you guys want to send us a question, you can hit us up on Instagram, DM us at the Sneaker Podcast, or get us on Twitter at Sneaker Pod.
Do you want to keep the rest for another day or?
You know what? Do we have like one more?
Okay,
Like one more quick one?
We'll
or
do one more. We'll do one more.
One more quick one. Come on, we'll try to fit them in. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, love your IG and the podcast. I had a quick
Thanks.
question. How do you buy your Nike sneakers? Okay.
At the Nike store.
Because obviously, being from Montreal and stuff, there are less options for us Canadians. Like, what's your go-to website or spot to go buy sneakers? Because I really want to get the turbo green one.
Sorry,
releasing
we're a
next
little
week,
behind.
and figured you guys knew a thing or two.
Well, we do know a thing or two. I don't
About a
think
thing or
we're
two.
really going to give up where we hunt.
No, yeah.
shop
That's
around.
all the regular
Shop around.
places.
Yeah.
in Indigo.
It's
Next.
We're everyday people. We're
the
everyday
funny
people
thing
here.
is we don't have there's no secrets.
No.
No, there's
No,
really
well, none
isn't.
that I'm
No.
using.
We-
I go on Nike.ca, I go footlocker.ca.
It's all about the hunt.
And
The Closet Inc.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yes, yes.
Any,
You're in Canada.
any online retailers.
Boutiques-wise?
Yeah.
Boutiques-wise, courtside
Courtside
sneakers.
sneakers.
Courtside
Yeah.
sneakers.
Normal.
Closet Inc. is cool.
Normal. Haven.
Livestock. Haven, you got to find some good stuff there
Yes.
too.
Essence.
Off the
Essence.
hook.
Essence is
Sense.
pretty good.
Uh,
I'm trying to think out
blanking.
west.
Oh, did we say livestock already?
yeah.
Yes.
Livestock, sorry.
Deadstock.ca.
Capsule.
Yeah.
Capsule.
Capsule,
These are
yes,
these
Capsule
are all
Toronto.
Canadian shops.
I'm going to
Yeah.
say it. Exclusivity.
Exclusivity.
Oh, fucking. Just kidding. Just kidding. We love.
We love
We
exclusivity.
love people.
We love all
We love
boutiques.
how they started here in Montreal.
Yeah, and then moved west.
Very. About 500 kilometers west.
No, it's all.
But
love. It's all love.
you know what? Like, if you were looking for something special, it's always good to go hunting. Now you have eBay, you have all the StockX to go to Grailed, just to find something specific that's not necessarily a new
He
release,
doesn't
right?
say where in Canada he's from. No,
I don't even know if he's from Canada.
I thought that's what he
Being
said.
from
Oh, he's-
Canada.
yeah.
Or maybe
Being
he's
from
from
Montreal.
somewhere
Weird.
smaller.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Well, thanks for the question, J Prez, but it's a 3 for an E.
Yeah.
J Prez.
Yes, thanks for the question.
Yep.
We do have some more, but we'll keep them for another episode.
I like that. I like that a
hope
lot.
you guys like this little segment where we try to answer your questions.
Try is the
Mailbag.
main thing. Mailbag. What did we? We had so many names for like reader
yeah,
mail.
what was it? The mailbag?
Toucher bag? I don't know.
Inbox?
Something like that.
Electronic mail?
Yeah. Anyways, again, I said it before. If you want to send us a message, do it. DM us on Instagram at the Sneaker Podcast. But guys, I say we wrap things up. Before we go, let's give the shout outs to the people. I want to give a big shout out to our friends over at Quality for always keeping us nice and warm, nice and fresh.
So
sit down. Put your
chill
pants
with the
on
crotch
there,
in
Sean.
our faces, man.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit up Quality.
It's obligatory once a show. I show my
I've,
crotch.
Oh, there you go.
I've worn this shirt now for the third straight recording.
But this time you can actually see it.
Each time thinking we're going to have a camera.
Yeah, exactly. He just leaves it here. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
I am wearing the perfect hoodie, and it is what they call it. It is perfect. So hit up Quality.com. Use our coupon code TSP20. Get 20% off on your order. Sign up for their newsletter. Get 10% off. But guys, right now they're having a 50% off sale on their outerwear.
Yo.
Yes.
So jackets, if you want some dope down jackets, go hook it up. Sean's wearing one. I'm wearing one.
And
they're fantastic.
A coworker's boyfriend bought one from the sale as well.
Oh, did they?
Because of me.
Very cool.
You're welcome, Quality.
Very cool. So, shout out to the boys over at Quality. You can get them on Instagram at Quality. But, use our coupon code TSP20. Get 20% off. Shout out to the boys.
Sean goes to a VIP event with the Jordan brand, and now he thinks he can talk down to everyone.
Damn
man.
right.
He's like,
Quality. Calm down there, buddy.
And I wore my black vintage hoodie to work today, and people
why are you saying it so angrily?
I don't know. I don't know. It's because of this thing. I'm out of control. Somebody help.
But I know, Sean, you probably have some thank yous and what you want to give as well.
Shout out to I can't believe I'm saying this. Shout out to Jordan Brand again.
Woo!
And,
Shout out to the
that
brand of
special
Jordan.
someone who you know who you are. For a freaking weekend that no one could have wished for. I don't know if I'm saying that eloquently or not, but
So from Jordan brand, you got the Space Jams, right? No, I keep saying Space Jams.
Concords.
So 2 pairs of Concords from Jordan,
that's right.
like
Yeah, that's
Jordan
right.
events.
That's
Jordan.
right. I cooked up with the Concords
Straight from the source.
One I didn't pay for it, and one I did. And then I got a pair of black infrared 6s
From the
one's-
VIP.
One's more special
the
than
Jordan
the other.
Brand person went to the stock room. I know I mentioned this, but it freaks me out that he was our little manservant for a second.
What? He's like, oh yeah.
I'll take an 11. Like, just go get it.
This is what I was doing 15 years ago.
That's right.
You know, working in the stock room.
Yes. So thank you very much for the you know who you are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shout out to
Mr. Jordan Brand.
Shout out
Very
to
dope.
Jordan.
Very dope.
Chris, do you want to give any shout outs before we go?
Shout out to you, Sean. That was a dope trip.
Thank you.
Crazy story.
I'm living vicariously through
Thank
you
you,
right
thank
now.
you.
Yeah. It's fucking awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
yes, it is deserved. All right.
Oh, thank you.
Guys, before we go, maybe we can give a big shout out to our boy Chloe, who is not here with us today. Follow him at Chlorel on Instagram. Guys, if people want to find you on the gram, where can they do so?
Chris?
At Christopher.chu.
Thanks, Sean.
At Scholar23 at OG Support Group.
You can get myself at On Air with Mike D. Make sure you download us on Instagram, or not download us on Instagram, but on YouTube. Watch our videos on YouTube.
Did you hit record?
Subscribe. Hit that like button. Hit that little notification bell so when we post a video, you will see it first. Thanks to everyone who's been listening on Podbean, Google Play Music, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio app, Stitcher, everywhere you can find a podcast. Thanks to you guys for doing this. We'll catch you back here next week with a new episode. Until then, have a great day. Have a great night. Keep them laced. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.